So I recently, a while ago, saw the movie Darling, and I thought it was pretty good. There isn't really a lot to talk about to warrant a full review, but I did want to quickly highlight this movie. This was the first film I've seen from writer and director Michael Keating, who seems to have started directing pretty recently, with his first film being Ritual in 2013. Darling is, at the time of writing this, the only movie of theirs I've seen, but I gotta say, if his other films are like this, then you might as well call me a fan. The story of Darling is decidedly simple. Our main character, played by Lauren Ashley Carter, becomes the caretaker of an old apartment in New York City. It's implied that something happened to the apartment, leading it to become haunted by a malicious force, but we never know what exactly happened, because at the end of the day, the movie only gives the haunted house angle a passing mention, and with very little elaboration on that, the thought is left to fester in the back of your mind as events unfold. It could be that the building is haunted, or it could be that our lead is psychotic. The film runs with both ideas and lets the viewer be the judge of that. Very little is ever said, as it mainly focuses on our lead and the setting, leading to a very abstract piece. We don't really focus on anyone else in the film, and we don't travel very far from the apartment. This basically makes all the other characters in the picture nothing more than window dressing, as it is essentially the Lauren Ashley Carter show from beginning to end. This is definitely one of the most unnerving films I've seen in quite a long time, with great imagery and set pieces, but sometimes the symbolism can be a little on the nose with what it's trying to say. Now, I'm going to say this right now. If you're prone to bright, flashing lights, then I'd recommend either not watching this movie, or if you must, then proceed with caution. This movie is unapologetic in this regard, and as someone who doesn't suffer from epilepsy, after watching this in the dark for myself, my eyes were hurting a bit. It wasn't enough to ruin the experience for myself, but it is important to recognize that this is a concern. Despite these and other issues, I'd still enjoyed the movie, and I really do recommend it if you're a fan of psychological horror. Just make sure to watch in a well-lit room, okay?